What's happening, everybody? Box Jellyfish here, and today I am back with another video. Today I am going to be covering the Spinosauridae family. Spinosaurids are a family of theropod dinosaurs comprising of 11 to 13 known genera, depending on who you ask. They came into prominence during the Cretaceous period, with possible origins in the Middle or Late Jurassic. Spinosaurid fossils have been recovered worldwide, including Africa, Europe, South America, Asia, and possibly Australia. Their remains have generally been attributed to the early to mid-Cretaceous. Spinosaurids were primarily piscivorous. Their crocodilian-like skulls were long, low, and narrow, bearing conical teeth with reduced or absent serrations. The nostrils of Spinosaurids were retracted to a position further back on the head than in most other theropods, and they had bony crests on their head along the midline of their skulls. Their robust shoulders wielded stocky forelimbs, with three-fingered hands that bore an enlarged claw on the first digit. In many species, the upwards projecting neural spines of the vertebrae were significantly elongated and formed a sail on the back, which supported either a layer of skin or a fatty hump. The first Spinosaurid that I am going to talk about is Cyanosaurus. Cyanosaurus is a genus of Spinosaurid that lived in what is now Thailand during the Baryonyx to Aptian ages of the early Cretaceous, and is the first reported Spinosaurid from Asia. It is confidently known only from tooth fossils. The first were found in the Sao Formation, with more teeth later recovered from the younger Rock Krat Formation. Cyanosaurus was alive 129 to 113 million years ago. Since it is only based on teeth, Cyanosaurus's body size is uncertain, although it has been estimated at between 5.1 to 9.1 meters in length. The holotype tooth is 62.5 millimeters long. Cyanosaurus's teeth were straight, oval to circular in cross-section, and lined with distinct lengthwise grooves. Its teeth had a wrinkled enamel similar to teeth from the related genus Baryonyx. As a Spinosaurid, it would have had a long low snout and robust forelimbs, and one possible skeleton indicates the presence of a tall sail running down its back, another typical trait of this theropod family. Cyanosaurus is considered by some paleontologists to be a dubious name, with some arguing that its teeth are hard to differentiate from those of other early Cretaceous Spinosaurids, and others say that it might not even be a dinosaur at all. Based on dental traits, Cyanosaurus has been placed in the family Spinosauridae. The next Spinosaurid that I am going to talk about is one of the most famous dinosaurs ever discovered in the UK. Baryonyx was a genus of theropod dinosaur which lived in the Baryonyx stage of the early Cretaceous period, about 130 to 125 million years ago. The first skeleton was discovered in 1983 in the Weald Clay Formation of Surrey, England, and became the holotype specimen of Baryonyx walkeri. The name Baryonyx means heavy claw and hints to the animal's very large claw on the first finger. The holotype specimen is one of the most complete theropod skeletons from the UK and remains the most complete Spinosaurid. Its discovery attracted media attention. Specimens later discovered in other parts of the UK and Iberia have also been assigned to the species. When fully grown, it was estimated to have been between 7.5 to 10 meters long, and it was estimated to have a mass between 1.2 and 1.7 metric tons. Baryonyx had a long, low, and narrow snout, which has been compared to that of a gharial. The tip of the snout expanded to the sides in the shape of a rosette. Behind this, the upper jaw had a notch which fitted into the lower jaw, which curved upwards in the same area. It had a triangular crest on the top of its nasal bones. Baryonyx had a large number of finely serrated and conical teeth, with the largest teeth in the front. The neck formed an S shape, and the neural spines of its dorsal vertebrae increased in height from front to back. One elongated neural spine indicates it may have had a hump or ridge along the center of its back. It had robust forelimbs with the eponymous first finger claw measuring about 31 centimeters long. Now recognized as a member of the family Spinosauridae, Baryonyx's affinities were obscure when it was first discovered. Baryonyx was the first theropod dinosaur demonstrated to have been piscivorous, as evidenced by fish scales in the stomach region of the holotype specimen. It may have also been an active predator of larger prey and a scavenger, since it also contained bones of a juvenile iguanodontid. The creature would have caught and processed its prey primarily with its forelimbs and large claws. Baryonyx may have had semi-aquatic habits and coexisted with other theropods, ornithopods, and sauropod dinosaurs, as well as pterosaurs, crocodiles, turtles, and fish in a fluvial environment. The next Spinosaurid that I am going to talk about is Venatrix. Venatrix was a genus of Spinosaurid dinosaur that lived in what is now Spain during the Barremian stage of the early Cretaceous period, between 129.4 and 125 million years ago. The type and only species is Venatrix cani. Its holotype is a partial skeleton recovered from the Archaeas de Morella formation of Castellón. It was found to be closely related to Spinosaurus of the family Spinosauridae. It was about 8 to 9 meters long. Venatrix was a moderately sized bipedal predator. The upwards projecting neural spines of its dorsal vertebrae were moderately tall, and one known spine is expanded from bottom to top in a trapezoidal fan-like shape, similar to those of the Spinosaurid Ichthyovenator. Similarities between the morphology of the neural spines of these two taxa may indicate the presence of elongated spines forming a sail on Venatrix's back, as is common among Spinosaurids. The penultimate Spinosaurid that I am going to talk about in this part is Sukosaurus. Sukosaurus was a Spinosaurid from Cretaceous England and Portugal, originally believed to be a genus of crocodile. Sukosaurus was alive 139.8 to 122.46 million years ago. Sukosaurus measured 8.6 meters long, it was 2.15 meters high at the hips, and it had a mass of 1.4 metric tons. The teeth of Sukosaurus were curved, oval in cross-section, and had tall roots that were 1.5 times taller than the crown. Its teeth, like some other Spinosaurids, bore flutes, which are lengthwise grooves. In Sukosaurus, there were 8 flutes on the lingual side which faced the inside of the mouth, and 4 less distinct flutes on the labial side which faced the outside of the mouth. The tooth enamel, or outermost layer, had a microscopic wrinkled texture. The last dinosaur that I am going to talk about in this part is Crystallosaurus. Crystallosaurus is a genus of theropod dinosaur that lived during the early Cretaceous period of what is now Niger, 112 million years ago. It was a Baryonycine member of the Spinosauridae family, a group of large bipedal dinosaurs with well-built forelimbs and elongated crocodile-like skulls. Crystallosaurus is known from the Albian to Aptian Elras formation, where it would have coexisted with sauropod and iguanodontian dinosaurs, other theropods, and various crocodilomorphs. Crystallosaurus has been tentatively estimated at around 10 meters in length and had an approximate mass of 1 to 4 metric tons. The holotype premaxillae are 115 millimeters long and 55 millimeters tall. The other known set of premaxillae, specimen MNHN GDF 365, are larger at 185mm long and 95mm tall. The holotype's smaller size, smoother surface, and lack of co-ossified or fused sutures all indicate that it belongs to a juvenile individual, while MNHN GDF 365 probably represents an adult. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and until part 2, goodbye.